Alright kids, this is Darth Devil Daddy, and we are looking at a little bit of fun here. We have got my younger son's secondary account up. See, we each put on 2 accounts, me and my son did, and this is his other account. Now, if you notice, I referenced this son in terms of great strategy. He gave up on this one early. He didn't want to put the time into having 2 like I did. So, needless to say, there were certain things he left alone. First of which is modernization. And we need to get those modernized pretty rapidly, right? As well as those. Now, typically speaking, when you're modernizing, you shouldn't put 2 improvements on at the same time that affect the same thing. Specifically, you do not want to have 2 of your defenses out at the same time if you can help it, especially on these early levels when 2 defenses could end up being 30% of your forces. So just something to consider there. Now the next thing is, for those who are still in primitive age, the next level of fun is Plague of Locusts. And I believe I have one ready, though they're expensive and fun and not terribly efficient, so I may not. So let's go to a battle and find out if we have one ready. Now if you notice, the levels of money have creeped up, but not dramatically, because we don't have a lot of dramatic improvements in finances at this point. 1350 looks like, ooh, there's our winner. Awesome, and he's got some walls, but nothing too important. So he has all his money in here. He understands that concept. It looks like all I've got is the bomb. So that's the part I need to get rid of. Oh, they got a queenie. That's okay, punk. I'm already running away with cash. Go beat on the chick. Slap her around. Treat her like it's International Women's Day. Oh, there we go. Like that, didn't it? Well, we got a win. And I would have to stay... Oh, already in a league. Not bad, not bad. So we're going to have some actual money to spend here. We'll go to the shop. Probably the first thing he's going to need to do is get that... Well, actually, that could upgrade too, see? Whee! Pyramids. Nice. Thing is, that actually kind of ends up a little later in the game. We've got a lot of these things that need to go up in level, things like that. But let's see what we've got in the shop. Oh, hold on. Just occurred to me. There we go. We'll put a chariot in. Why? Good measure. Okay. Chariots are fine. They attack pretty much on a very predictable way. They go for embattlements. So you get things like this. These features here, they will go for that. We've got 2,000 though. What have we got here in the shop? Wall. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to save up for her. She's a babe. Let me show you about Cleopatra. She's the special figure that I think they were hoping to add one for each age and then realized, no, we're not going to put that kind of effort in. Legendary last ruler of Egypt. Okay, first thing is she wasn't a legend. A legend is someone who's made up. There was a definitive Cleopatra. She was an actual woman who actually was bonking Mark Antony, the Roman, pretty much de facto ruler of Egypt, even though, you know. And then, of course, she led her armies in naval battles with Mark Antony, which is something you're probably not going to see in any Cleopatra and Mark Antony movie, though I have not sat through one because I prefer real history. And then, of course, there's other eras, and they didn't actually put anyone in, so it's a bit of a bummer that we don't have more of that. But Cleopatra is pretty cool in the game. What she does for you is basically she's a tank. And then on top of that, she gives leadership bonuses to anyone within her area of influence. So, pretty cool. I'm going to put on a thing of locusts. They're expensive, but this is worth it because it's for you guys. Right? Right. And I'm a little impatient, so we're going to do that. And we're going to try another battle. And then we're going to take a look at what I need for defenses. And I think you'll understand what I need for defenses pretty rapidly. Whoa, I was thinking I wasn't going to get a 2,500 that quick. Okay, so now we got to start looking. 201 for trophies versus 53. I think this is my guy, actually. Okay. Oh, wow, he's got all the flaws that I would want a guy like this to have. How cool. And, of course, he's got all this stuff in a nice area. So I am going to go... There you go, boys. Yeah, take out some of that pain. One thing I love about these guys is they're standing here, they're getting their butts beat by whatever, and they don't turn away from what they're doing to perhaps, I don't know, prevent their butts from getting beat any worse. Like, look at this stupid crap here. Hey, this guy's killed me with the sling. But I find it more interesting to beat on this. Like, are you serious? Some mother flipper is beating on my ass with a rock. I'm going to go over there and kick his ass with my sword. Not these guys. Not a one of them. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, you can actually retreat and get the bonus. Just a thought. If you've actually already won. Now, believe it or not, this thing here is just so ineffectual. I'm going to go with the Meteor Strike anyway. By the way, is that not beautiful? I love that Meteor Strike. I think I'm also going to put in maybe 1, 2, 3 chariots. And the rest is a goon squad. Next thing I need is going to be walls. That means I have to hurry this up. Look! 12. Ouch. Well, maybe not so much. I don't know. What do you think about it? Don't know, man. Don't know, man. Just don't know. And one thing I've seen people do is actually just kind of put borders around so people can't attack, which is strange because, like, okay, here we go. But on a level like this, it means nothing. So I just kind of, don't know. I'm probably going to have to do what I did in my previous video. If you look at my video for Stone Age walls, there is a little bit of a tutorial on how to cover your butt with your wall. Like if you notice here, I've got this, it's funny. See, it is actually a jar, but I keep looking at the thing like, oh, it's like a little brown dick or something. Ew. Like a tan dick. Sandy colored. Anyway, I was showing how to use the walls to cover specific targets so they couldn't get in as quickly. Like, for instance, in this case, I have material in front of each of my slingers, protecting my slingers. Actually, I think I'm going to move this down here if I can, which I can, and make sure there's more protection around my ballista here. And I don't know if I've got anything else I can put in front of that. Because if someone puts their gear here, it could go right to the ballista. I don't know. But, you know, I will show you more of this in future videos. This is going to be from my collection of Egyptian Age as compared to Stone Age or Modern Age or whichever. Thanks for watching, friends, and goats out.